Waiting for the audience. Just waiting for my audience. Just waiting for my audience. Okay. Just waiting. Wait until we get an audience. Okay, where's my audience? Just waiting for someone to show up. Because I only have an approximate 350 subscribers. But come on. Where's it? Where is my audience? Try number 1. Now it's reconnected. All right. Just put a status on my DeviantArt, which just put a status on my DeviantArt that I'm streaming now, so that anyone that's on my DeviantArt watch list, they're being notified. And so yeah, this is just a reminder, because right now I'm streaming to raise some money for some personal goals I would like to achieve when just working for an employer, and getting my payroll every 2 weeks just isn't enough. Right now, my goal in my Streamlabs that I have set up for right now is to download. It's to purchase the full version of Final Cut Pro, which my trial already ended, and I haven't gotten motivated to use it. But once it's purchased, I'll give myself more time to use it, so that I can get all the video projects done and posted. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some people to come to my stream. Right now it's been over 8 minutes and it's still at 0. And I'm still waiting for someone to show up. I'd like to get my subscriber count booming, either when I publish more videos or just for streaming. So right now I'm just doing some streaming to raise money. And if I'd like to talk about some things that's been going on lately. See, I'm just going for a walk, and I've been doing some streaming that nobody's been bothering to show up, because my subscriber count is really small. I have I have 350, but only about 1% or so of them will bother coming to watch my streams or whatever, because I really can't wait because I'm just can't wait till some people All right, here I am back. All right, here I am back, and I just submitted a journal entry on Fur Affinity. Let people know that I'm going to be streaming live, and that if anyone that wants to tip me, go to tipminafox.com. That's tipminafox.com. Yeah, I'm just raising money so that I can buy Final Cut Pro for my video editing. It's really pricey, and this is what I'm raising money for when just working a minimum wage job where you work by the hours and then you get paid every 2 weeks by the total number of hours worked. Yeah, that's not very much for me to live on. But so far at my current job, they're having me work, which is an approximate $9 per hour, 6 hours per day, 24 hours per week. So yeah, this is where I'm at right now. Right, just coming across the street so that some people nearby that I like them to actually barely hear me talking through my screens, and kind of keep my conversations with you guys away from them, and so that their conversations are kept to themselves, so that you can't hear them no matter what they have to talk about. And so I'm just going for my walk. I just need to exercise. So this is what I'm doing for right now, because I'm getting ready to. Well, I just need to go lose some weight. This is what I've been promising for so long, but have not been fulfilling. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just drinking some water. My mom put some lemon in it to give it a lemon taste, which some people say that having those lemons or whatever in your water kind of supposed to have some health improvements, kind of settle down aches and stuff without the need to take medications. I think that's what some of the purposes of what's in those lemons. It's good to have some foods as alternatives to taking your Well, that's me. How I have my normal life outside of the furry fandom. And I'm wearing a t-shirt that's advertising the Tornado roller coaster from Adventureland Park, and at least part of that noise from that truck that just drove by. So I mean, some of those cars, their engines are so loud. I mean, so anyone that is watching right now, you can follow me on Fur Affinity and DeviantArt by Lena Fox. Said if you're not registered on Fur Affinity, feel free to do so if you're part of the furry fandom. Because right now, my profile on Fur Affinity, I've limited access to registered users. And I think those settings to limit it to registered users, that's kind of to try to reduce the rate of art theft and some crazy people on third-party websites from trying to steal images that aren't theirs and whatnot. Yeah, why is my thing on YouTube showing it at 0? Because on the top screen it says there's one person watching, but on the YouTube thing it says there's nobody watching. Why does it say so? Because why does it still say so? Yeah, these walk signals. It still has it at don't walk. Just press the buttons so that the walk signal light can come up. Okay, just this particular street, the walk signal's coming up or bothers to do so. Okay. It's alright, you guys. Now I'm starting to head back because it's supposed to be dinner time and don't want to have my parents be worried about me or anything. So, yeah. Hey, what's up? Finally got my This is Mina Fox. Welcome to the stream. You can tip me at tipminafox.com, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and grandmothers and other people that are great to be moms. Well, women, I mean to say, because, and oh my gosh, I just lost an audience member. Well, I wonder why they decided to just hit the back button or something. Because I'm one of these people that are looking for some support, because that I'd really like to have my subscriber count become encouraged, because I'm looking for all the support I need, because I'm working for a job, but I'm not making enough money to fulfill my goals and my needs. And then other money I got to put away if I want to save up for college, or just to move out on my own again, which is going to take a lot of work, and been taking a bunch of stuff that we don't need anymore to my local consignment shop, which I'll get the money month after month based on the number of items that I brought in that they just sold. And they only keep it for up to 90 days before they give it away to some charities. Because and then each month that they haven't been sold, they reduce the price of the items for whatever they originally priced it at when brought in by former owners. And with those consignment shops, what you do is you sign on, you just create an account, and I think your item is valid until the last item gets either sold or donated, or maybe a month or so that you haven't brought in any items since the last item was sold or donated, which, that going to those consignment shops, that's quite the convenience. And some of the items I've managed to have sold on eBay, and my eBay sales have been going really, really slim. And there are some items that I still have on eBay that are that have been listed for more than a couple years, and they still haven't been sold, or no one has bothered to purchase them because some people think they're too much for them. Well, if you can't afford it, that's your problem. You don't beg the seller to lower the price just because you want it, but you wish you had the money for it, because items are not going to be as cheap as you want them. That if you want some of those great but valuable items so bad, have a good paying job or whatever you can to earn the money that you need if you want to buy it. And just remember that on eBay, only sellers decide and control the price, not the buyers. Because if you can't afford it, it's your fault, not the seller's fault. And because the reason people sell on eBay, that's how they try to earn their money, besides from working from it. That all they do is just trade things that they personally don't need anymore, so that some cases they'll fund their, that in some cases they just need the money to fund for their personal necessities or whatever they want to raise money for. That if they have to, let's say if they're going to raise their money for their birthday, or if they want to raise money for car repairs, when there's issues with their cars that they need to get fixed, and that some of their only options is to just sell some things they haven't been using for years but want to sell anyways. Because there are people who personally sell things they don't need anymore because they're having financial issues. And I'm still working my way to just saving some money for either if I want to go back to school, or if I want to move out of town, or just go back to living on my own. Because we know education's expensive, that if there's any class that you want to sign up for, because I've been told by my mom several times how education's the only way out of poverty. In many cases, it's true. If you want to be working a salaried job where you can get your earnings either monthly or annually, depends on what job or career you're working for, whether they want to pay their people either monthly or annually. Because there's people that want to work by salaries rather than by the wages. Because with those minimum wage jobs, you're working based on the calculated number of hours. That minimum wage jobs, you'll get your payroll either weekly or bi-weekly. Most places, people receive their payrolls bi-weekly if they're working a minimum wage job. The ones where you get your payroll weekly, that would be at some manufacturing jobs, where you're working your butt off, and that you're really making a lot of money and working those really long hours, like 10, 12 hours a day. If you're working a manufacturing job, and I never liked working in a manufacturing job, just too stressful and too dangerous, because manufacturing jobs are just not the right fit for me. And there's people that get seriously injured on the job, which is just not worth the risk. Because working those manufacturing jobs are just no fun for me. Where you're on those production lines and other things, those are just not a good fit for me. But I just can't wait to get my new job, which is in retail, but this time you're lifting some heavy items like household appliances or building materials and some other things, and how some you got to bring them down through an elevator for your convenience. Which that's the kind of job I can't wait for, because I I had my interview and my drug screening last Tuesday, and I'm still waiting to get a call back from them if they're going to hire me, and then I have to give my current employer my notice that I have to depart them in order to start my new job, and that I gotta be like that my last day at my current employer should be at least 3 days in advance before orientation at my new job. And so yeah, my new job that I can't wait to get started at, they pay their employees $15 an hour for part-time, but $16 an hour if they're full-time. And I was told they have a lot of full-time employees who are not showing up for work, which we know is a problem. It's really bad when people just don't show up for work. I mean, no matter where you're working, it is your job to show up. And we're all working to recover from this COVID-19 pandemic. And it's always nice to see millions of people getting vaccinated so that they are being more immune towards the virus, because it's just about time for this pandemic to actually come to an end, and that people won't necessarily have to wear face coverings as much as when that virus was an unknown and people weren't sure where it actually originated. Because, you know, when you subscribe to some newspapers like the Epoch Times, they actually get the real news versus the mass media. All they do is shove propaganda. All the mass media does is shove propaganda. Even a lot of the local newspapers are just working with the mass media, which is a problem. So I mean, because no matter what the mass media is saying, it's not really news. They're just trying to alter some of the facts to confuse people. This is why I don't listen to the mass media. I'm not going to believe everything they say, because they're just trying to make you look bad. But otherwise, people shouldn't always believe everything you read, just like you shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet, because it's never hard to tell when actions speak louder than words. And I'm just about a few or so minutes away from home right now. So I'm going to get ready to stop the stream. And so far, there's only been one person who decided to come and watch my stream, but then decided to go watch something else, or it would seem they didn't have any time to watch my stream, which is just strange. But I hope to get more people subscribing. I've had a gradually increasing number of people subscribe to my channel, despite some of my inactivity. But nonetheless, or some people just subscribe to me because I was watching some videos by Madeira Strawberry and Kiwi Fox and some others. But so far, I haven't been watching them much these past several months, and since the pandemic hit last year. But anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys later, so see you guys soon.